Okay guys, so for our next section, we just wanted to give you guys a few tips for tracking your calories successfully. So number one is going to be buying a food scale. So this is really important when we're doing things like meal prepping, or even just as you're preparing your food, just weighing out how much you have of each food can be really helpful to make sure that you know the exact portions that you're getting. Tip 2 is going to be to download a calorie tracking app. So one that we use here and a lot of our members have used in the past is MyFitnessPal. It's really easy to use. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can sort of just download it and sort of follow the prompts and it will take you through quite simply. But it's just a really good way to put your food into an app and then it will tell you sort of how many calories is in the food that you're eating. Just really good way to track it. Tip 3 is to find your energy needs or your caloric needs. So again, using the app is a really good way to do this. So when you download MyFitnessPal, it will ask you a whole bunch of questions and it will actually spit out the amount of calories that you should be eating per day and the amount of macronutrients based on your goals. It's important to note though that this is just sort of a really rough guide at the start, so don't think this is the be all end all. Always make sure to constantly monitor whether this is actually working for you and to change it appropriately if it's not, because these things are they're never going to be 100% first time around.
Tip number 4 is tracking your food accurately. So obviously you're going to be using the MyFitnessPal app or whatever app that you choose to use to track your food and input what you're eating, but you're not always going to be getting an accurate representation. So I'll give you a quick example. If I'm eating 100 grams of cooked chicken breast, it's going to be different to inputting 100 grams of raw chicken breast. So if you weigh your chicken breast raw, you need to make sure that you're putting it into the app raw chicken breast. Okay, so 165 calories per 100 grams of cooked chicken breast, whereas 100 grams of raw chicken breast is about 115 or something. So the calorie difference will make a massive difference over the week if you're doing everything inaccurately. Okay, so tip number 5, we have planning your food. So whether it be meal prepping or maybe the night before, you're going to just put everything into your app that you plan on eating the next day, even going to planning your cheat meals for the week. So you're planning your whole week of food, making sure that you have enough room for that cheat meal on Saturday night, making sure you're not going over your calories, and that way you'll still be in a calorie deficit and you're still on your way to weight loss.
Awesome guys, that was our top 5 tips for tracking your calories and making sure you're tracking them really accurately. As we said, download the MyFitnessPal app, follow the prompts on there and see how you go. If you're still unsure, just flick us a quick message and we'll be more than happy to run you through that one. Thanks guys.